Hello, I want to welcome everyone on behalf of myself, Detective Toronto and Chief Drew and the Waltham Police in graduation. This is actually, you guys are the 18th class, 9 full years of Citizens Academy. Each time we keep getting a better group of people, I think, too.
I agree with that.
I've enjoyed it. This is one of the better parts of the job. You get to meet people. You guys get to see what the police are all about, how Waltham operates, and I think it's a win-win situation. But I'm going to have Detective Toronto come up and say a few words.
Very true.
Starting the class out, I want to thank you for the opportunity for us to present to you what we do, and not by being called to you all first, you know. Very seldom do we have the opportunity to show, I'm going to say how good we are, because I'm very, very proud to be here, as all the instructors were. So I enjoyed the class very much. People told me, wow, we didn't know this. I've changed my views, I didn't realize it was this complicated, stuff like that. So I hope you got something out of it. I hope that we edutained you, a combination of entertained and educated you. So once again, thanks for letting us share with you. Appreciate it.
When we started this, how many weeks ago? 12 weeks ago, when I said that we've been proud to offer this to our community because we felt we learned a lot more than we were giving back. I still feel that way. I still want to see this program continue and perhaps grow. I know the size of the classes have grown, and that's a testament to the instructors and to the citizen input and feedback that they tell everybody about these classes, and it's been word of mouth, really. We don't have to do a lot of advertising, which is kind of good. If we were beating the drums to get people in here and they weren't coming, then we knew we'd have to change the product. So hopefully the product is something that you enjoyed, that, again, we learned more from you, but you did have an insight into what we are about and what we do for the community and what we try to present to the community. Again, thank you for giving up all your time over these 12 weeks. I know it's important. Time is, and I said this in the beginning, time is one of our most precious commodities that we have. And your willingly participating here shows us, and it means something to us. And we take some pride in the fact that we have citizens interested enough to come here and spend their hours with us. And I don't mean that in a prideful way, it's just that it feels good, all right? The cops feel good about it. So you should feel good, and now we're all going to hug. Hug, and we'll see why everything's going to be great. Okay. Again, I heard that you were the smartest class ever.
Yes.
Best shooter. Best shooting. You drove like crazy people. Nice God. We're going to have a class just to teach them how to do pursuit driving? Yeah, they're all excited about that. What was chasing you, Wes?
No.
Definitely the criminal mind.
Just a hot rod.
Okay, give us your license and registration. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, we'll hear first from Peg Dunn.
Where's Cable? Aren't they filming this?
I think she's right there.
Oh, really? She's incognito, no dirty jokes. She's this time is the last time, though.
No,
I apologize, I'm sorry.
no, that's all right. I want to thank him for allowing us to have this class. I want to thank Captain Musso and Detective Toronto. Without their guidance, we would not. 12 weeks ago, we entered this building. And I thought, well, we're going to tie up, which I think of, 3 hours on a Wednesday night, and what are they going to offer us? But I was excited about it. We waited 3 years to get into the class. Well, We had, just what they said, we had the most fun ever. We learned everything about the police, or at least we learned a great deal of things. We have the most sophisticated 911 system. We had detective or policeman DeChara come in and tell us about the SWAT team. They have 5 policemen from Waltham, and they have 30 cities that they cover. Every week was exciting. Every week we learned something new. We didn't just get up and shoot a gun. They gave us 2.5 hours of instructions on how to shoot the gun, and then they held our hands and helped us. They offered something for everyone, and I want to thank them and hope they continue to do everything that they've done, because I know this class had a wonderful time. Thank you.
I have to start off by saying that the Citizens Academy has been very enjoyable and very interesting. I took this course because I wanted to know more about what police officers do when we don't see them patrolling the city. And now I have a better understanding and appreciation of what they do. With that said, I've decided to create a top 10 list titled, The Top 10 Things I've Learned from the Citizens Police Academy. Number 10. I've learned that police officers do much more than try to give citizens tickets and drink coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Number 9, I've learned from our many knowledgeable instructors different aspects of the police force, including terrorism awareness and court procedures. Number 8, I've learned that it is a thrill to stand with Officer Paul Hanley and shoot a gun for the first time, as long as you don't break any lights. Number 7, I've learned while reenacting situations with Captain Stanton, it is important to take the keys out of the crate. Number 6, I've learned how the streets of Waltham are patrolled by being able to go on a ride-along with an officer. Number 5, I've learned that I have no plans anytime soon to rob a bank. Especially now that I know what the SWAT team is capable of. Number 4, I've learned Waltham has a well-trained police force who are prepared and there to protect the citizens. Number 3, I've learned that I am still very afraid of dogs, especially after meeting Enzo. Number 2, after seeing the jail cells, I've learned how important it is to be a good citizen. And the number 1 thing I've learned from the Citizens Academy is that I am thankful that Captain Russo and Detective Toronto have taken the time and given us the opportunity to take this course. They have been wonderful leaders. And I speak for everyone when I say that this class has been so wonderful. We've all learned so much, and we've had all of our questions answered. I hope that more people are able to take this course and learn and have as much fun as we did. Thank you.
SWAT training. And I prepared a little speech, hopefully it won't take too long. Kidding. Welcome everybody to our 12th and final week. Glad we all made it here, glad we all made it alive. We had, I think, in the class many different reasons why we took this class. A lot of us were curious as to why the police do what they do, how they do what they do. We want to get a better understanding of all this. Some of us were here for our education. Some of us are here because we have friends or relatives who are in the police force. I think a couple mentioned that they were just bored and looking for something to do on a Wednesday night. But mostly I think all of us were interested in meeting some of our local police department. And a couple of us maybe in meeting a young officer. There have been many benefits of taking this class. Perhaps the biggest is learning to solve part of this police mystery. Who are these police people? What do they do? Usually we meet them in extreme circumstances. Usually we see them as just either heroes because something terrible has happened and we need their help. Or we see them as sometimes the villains because unfortunately we ran that stop sign, we're going a little too fast and didn't realize it. But sometimes we forget that police are people. And one of the nicest things about this class is getting the chance to meet all the police officers that we've met, the officers, the patrolmen, the sergeants, the detectives, even the chief. We got a chance to see how human they really are, and that's just been an amazing experience. Plus, we've got to have lots of fun, try new things. Our patrol procedures, which I'll get to in a moment, was pretty enlightening. We've seen cops steal cop cars, which is cool. Many of the people here in the class got to shoot a gun for the very first time, which was very exciting. And that's something certainly you'll come away from the class with to remember forever. We've covered lots of topics in this class. We've learned lots of things. How many people in the city of Waltham can say that they've gotten to meet Chief Drew in our very first evening and had a full tour of the police department? We've learned the rules of the court with Detective Sergeant Fournier, seen the 911 Center with Officer Della Costa, studied criminal law with Sergeant Vasquez, constitutional law with Lieutenant Navin, juvenile issues and sex offenders with Detective Bald, motor vehicle law with Officers Deptula and Lombardo, elder affairs and triad with Detective Bailey and Officer Mack, CPR, we learned CPR and some medical response info from 911 operator Tom Deptula, violence prevention with Detective McGann. We got to meet the K-9, part of the K-9 unit with Officers Fogg and Enzo, who Maria just loves. And as things kept going on, they kept getting more and more interesting. We learned drug enforcement and abuse with Sergeants Brooks and Sergeant Journal. Then we got to do patrol procedures, which was, I think, for me, the highlight, with Captain Stanton, the largest officer in the world, Sergeant Robillard, the sneakiest officer in the world, and Officer Hanley, the naughtiest. From there we went to SWAT and tactical response with Officer DiChiara. I don't know, I didn't think that most SWAT teams, you know, they have heavy equipment. I didn't realize they had a tank. It happens to be called Officer DiChiara. But of course, we'd be remiss to forget the people who brought us the most. And we learned use of force, defensive tactics and equipment, terrorism awareness from our own Sergeant Toronto, who was with us from the very beginning. Many of us got to study firearm safety and training with Officer Ranieri, the range master here, and Officer Hanley, who was kind of come back. And they're both, I guess, part of the Wpd Special Tactical Unit. So we had the elite showing us how to shoot a gun. We got to do ride-alongs. I got to ride along with Officer Moriarty, who was a pleasure to be with. And of course, of all the people we've gotten to meet, our Captain Russo has been the one from the moment. So as I mentioned, some of the highest points were getting to meet all you guys, meeting the police force here in Waltham, which I'm happy to live in the city of Waltham now. Patrol procedures was amazing. You get to enact situations where you pulled somebody over, and all of a sudden there's a gun in the glove box, other person's drunk and is ignoring you. And basically what it does is it opens our minds to what these police officers go through every single day. So remember that the next time you get pulled over for speeding, or the next time you get pulled over for running a red light, give the guy a break, you know, because for all he knows, for all you know, he's prepared because he said people pull a gun on him and just go crazy. So, just to wrap it up, I just want to give special thanks to all the instructors and the participants, all the lecturers who have come and shared their time with us, and most of all to Chief Drew, Captain Russo, and Sergeant Toronto.
Anybody else want to say a few words before we start giving out the certificates?
Yeah. I want to take a few moments. I just want to, on behalf of our class here, I'd just like to present this to you in deep appreciation for the wonderful time we had at your academy and all the instructions we had in the humor. And we came around today with lots of valuable information, and we're very proud to be a part of this class, and we have the knowledge of being both of you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
conversation forever.
You guys can be right up on the wall. That's you, okay? All right, Steve. Yeah, we're gonna stand right in front, Chief, I guess. Buford, right here?
Grace Alberico.
You didn't get it? You just
Right.
got it.
Yeah, watch out for the short.
Evelyn Amon. Evelyn Amon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bernadette.
What?
Bernadette.
Bork.
Oh,
Wait till I
okay.
tell your father.
We're gonna look this way.
Where am I? Thank you. Thank you very much. Where is he? Where is he back there? Thank you.
Megan Bear. Gary Bloom.
I know, don't hold cameras, where do you go?
Ann Connors.
That's a nice couple. Because she's the right height.
All right.
You're very welcome. Debbie Cormier.
You have to dance in the day. You're right, there is too much.
Marty Cuzzy. Catherine Dukowski.
We're all waiting for a flash. We don't see a flash, since we don't think you're taking it.
Scott Dukowski. Jill Diorio.
No flash on that one? No. Oh, good, because I didn't see it either. It's coming out, right?
It's coming out.
Yeah. We're so bright.
Bright as glass.
Thank you. Dot Doherty. Barbara Dreschler. Richard Dreschler. Linda, I'm having trouble with the last name.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the guys were scared to death when they saw the last.
Yeah.
On the ride along, they said, "Is this related to you?" I said, "No."
Right.
Peg Dunn. Richard Dunn. Right?
No more hot rod.
No. Alexander Feynman. Yeah, very good.
No more drinking, right? He didn't know that.
Jennifer Fitzsimmons.
The giggles.
William Furbish. John Griffith. Maria Haley. Jacqueline Kupinski. Isabel LeBlanc. Marie Lindstrom.
For that tactical training.
Excuse me for a minute there. Elaine Libertini. Kathleen Lucia. Michelle Lucia. Natalie McDonald. Diane Ma. Here's your certificate, and here's your bill. Sheila Pellet. Julian Raphael. Sai. Marion Samuelian. Yep. All right. Did we miss anybody?
All in the back, short in the front.
Can you squeeze in, everybody, hug each other.
Wide angle lens. Panoramic view.
Yeah, everybody from the red sweater to my right needs to turn their left shoulder this way. Good? And good.
So you know what we're doing. Okay, can you see all? All right.
Can you see where I got back?
A whole bunch of desks.
Cruiser. Bullet.
Last question.
Oh!
You're under arrest.
Get out of the car.